Welcome to the 12th installment in our Where in Elan series. Today we are covering the second book in the Rise and Fall series, Farilane. This book takes place about 1,000 years after Nolan, but the map has not changed a lot in that time. We now have the additions of Farrington and Haston. Barapathan is now called Blythium Castell. The Burn and Urim rivers are now called the East and West Burnham. And we now have lots of lovely roads. Prior to the events of the book, we know that Farilane, who is already 199 years old at this point, has extensively traveled the Empire. Just to name a few places, she has explored both the Frendaldurat and Adendaldurat mountain ranges, gone to both the Green Sea and the Blue Sea, led a dig at the Elan ruins, nearly drowned in the headwaters of the West Burnham River, visited many monasteries including Farview, Winds Abbey, Isle of Blue, Brecon Moor, and Whitehall. She had her battle with a giant just outside of Farrington. And finally, about 5 years before the start of the book, Farilane has her run-in with the dwarf Reinhardt in Haston. Also prior to the book, Sheldon Faust travels from Demansa in Warwica to Persepliquis, meeting Proust. The story starts out with Farilane, Virgil, Colby, and Cedric on the Goblin Sea coast, out past Roche and Blythium Castell. Once the group recovers their prize from the coastal cave, they realize their horses have been stolen and walk back to the Falkirk Monastery near Blythium Castell. There, they overthrow the corrupt governor and primus, and then head back to Persepliquis. Once in the capital, Virgil introduces Kyle as his replacement to Farilane, and Farilane meets with Mwandale, who is disguised as Proust. Then Farilane leaves to go to the Dibben Monastery with Kyle. Mwandale, who is now disguised as Sheldon, meets them at the docks, and the three cross the ferry and start heading east. They reach and cross the East Burnham River, and then wander in the Mystic Woods before finally reaching Dibben Monastery. During this time, Prince Nordian, First Minister Dre, and some Teshlars and servants are dispatched to chase the princess. The Teshlar knights Colby and Rensara are also dispatched to Meredith to protect Zephyrin, but are hindered by a sudden storm, causing them to not be able to cross the river for several days. Nordian and his entourage arrive at Dibben Monastery. Princess Farilane, along with Kyle and Mwandale, escape and head to Meredith. They arrive and speak with Zephyrin. Colby and Rensara arrive as well, but are too late to save them, as Mwandale kills Zephyrin, injures Farilane, and escapes. Nordian's group also then arrives. After Farilane has recovered a bit and realizes the Emperor is in danger, they all head back to Persepliquis, taking Zephyrin's body with them. Mwandale plans to kill the royal family, but after killing the Emperor, is foiled by Farilane and Minister Dre, after which Farilane's father, Nerian, decides to reward her by building a library. Farilane is taken across the river to survey a potential building location, but has been betrayed. The Teshlars, being warned by Kyle, are able to save her, and they march back to Persepliquis. From there, the rest of the book takes place, ending as Kyle leaves the city.
Thank you so much for watching today's video. Be sure to subscribe and watch my other videos to learn more about the world of Elan and Rhaenyra. Thanks!